Hey, what's up guys? Just got back from playing my first competitive golf tournament, trying to qualify for the North Carolina Amateur today. And as you can imagine, going about 7 years in between trying to play competitive golf. Didn't go quite as well as I hoped it might, but learned some things. I need to be more assertive in my thought process, think about what I want to have happen instead of what I don't want to have happen. Had a ton of rain here the last 36 hours or so. And I tend to get a little bit steep and hit a little bit behind the golf ball. So that's not what I like to see, really wet golf courses, because then I play to try not to hit it fat. And that's what I did today. Didn't work out all that well, but stick around. We're gonna talk more about it, what I wanna have happen with golf and why it's important to me. So hey guys, I'm Joel with Berkshire Hathaway now, and welcome to another episode of Driving Triad. And yeah, talk to you a little bit about my journey to hopefully be back and playing some competitive golf again. You know, I grew up, me and my three brothers, so 4 boys. Me and my older brother and my younger brother all played on the same high school team together. We're all about 2 years apart. Younger brother played for full ride at Notre Dame. Older brother played at Division II school just outside of Charlotte. And I served as a PGA teaching professional, club pro for just over a decade. So golf's a big thing in our family. And why is it important for me to try to start playing again? I know I'm not a great golfer. I never was even the best in my family. That's not even close. But I like to compete. Golf has done a lot of great things for me in my life. The guy who I first went to work for in Western New York, Joe Lasardi. Joe, if you're watching this, what's up, buddy? Kind of was that father figure to me when my dad was traveling a lot in my early adolescence when I started playing golf at about 14 years old. My dad traveled 300 plus days of the year, a lot of times out of state or out of country. And so I only got to see him, you know, a couple times a year, and Joe kind of checked up on me, made sure I was doing the right things, kept me busy working at the golf course, everything else. So kind of kept me pointed in the right direction. So that was kind of my introduction to golf. But over the years, you know, it's been a lot of good things. I've met so many great people. I've had the opportunity to teach a lot of young juniors, women, men, just about everybody. You know, you meet people from all different walks of life and make so many great connections. So many people that a lot of my best friends are still from the golf business. Just this last weekend, sold one of my really good friends from back home. We met at 14 years old playing golf and just sold his sister's house because they're moving back to New York. But, you know, you still have contact with those people that I've known for 25 years now, meeting them through golf. And that's what's so cool about this, is that you can play, and I can play well in my 20s and things like that. And I really thought that I could do something with it at that point or another. But now I know I don't. Like, golf's not the most important thing in my life. My family is, my kids are, but I still enjoy getting out there because I meet people and get to, you know, you get to spend 3 or 4 hours with somebody out there on the golf course. You learn a lot about them. Practice round yesterday, I got to play with Jake Galladay. First time meeting Jake, also known as Golf Jesus. We had some contacts in common. Somebody that used to work for me at Old Town Club in the bag room now works down at Mid Pines and Pinehurst, and they've met down there, and we just had that instant connection because we both know Mike, and Mike's a great guy. And that's what I think is one of the coolest things about the golf business. I'm always meeting somebody who knows one of my friends, or one of my friends knows him. It's just that instant thing, because if you like to play golf, you're half crazy anyway. We all are, we know it. But most people are pretty good folks that I've met through the game. And so yeah, without getting in too far in depth about why I want to do this again, that's really the answer. Is I want to get out there, see if I can still do it halfway as good as I used to be able to before. But one, I miss that camaraderie and that competition and really trying to beat the hell out of somebody. But at the end of the day, be able to go out to the driving range with them after they've beat you like a drum or you've beaten them, and try to help one another work on your game, because each kind of encouraging one another to do better. And yeah, that's really what golf is all about, I think. It's trying to get out there and just be a little bit better than you were the day before. So stick around with me. Next couple of videos, there'll be some golf thrown in there. We're still gonna do a lot of real estate stuff here, but we're gonna delve into the golf aspect a little bit as well, and show you guys why I'm as messed up as I am. So I appreciate you watching another episode of Driving Triad. My name is Joel. All my contact information is below. 336-582-9210 is the best number to get me at, or Joel at sandmanrealtync.com. Thanks for watching another episode of Driving Triad, and I hope to see you out in the links soon.